Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Good morning, friends. Greetings and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like psoriasis and eczema and acne, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system, a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, let us show you how easy it is to reverse degenerative disease, how easy it is to get your body healthy, how easy it is to incorporate a good nutritional supplement program into your lifestyle. 844-236-6010. 844-236-6010 is our number. Try to get on board early so we can squeeze in as many calls as possible. If you have questions about the longevity products, something you may have read about in the news, ingredients, formulation, skincare. Many of you know I've been doing skincare for going on 30 years now. 1983 is when I started in the skincare business working for Blistex, and I've developed millions of dollars worth of skincare products, and I've learned a heck of a lot about the skin. I have a new skincare line, the Skin Health line, coming out here in the next week or two. We'll be telling you about that, and we'll be running some commercials as well. If you have questions about skincare, skin health issues, skin products, 844-236-6010 is our number. If you want to join the conversation, if you want to contribute to the conversation, or if you have a success story, likewise 844-236-6010 is our number. And if you want to join the Brightside Ben team, you can call the phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Tell them you want to join the Brightside Ben team for a one-time $10 fee. You can start yourself a longevity business, earn some thank you checks, start the new year off right on a good nutritional supplement program, and help other folks start the new year right as well. Wouldn't it be inspiring to have a positive effect on your friends, on your family, on your workmates, on yourself? Wouldn't it be inspiring to have such a positive effect that folks that you know and love can turn their lives around no matter how bad it may seem? And that's really what a nutritional supplement program can do for you. We can tell you all about it if you give us a shout at 844-236-6010, or if you call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, they can tell you how you can join the team. 866-735-2470 is their number. You can also head over to my website, brightsideben.com, and click on the Join the Team link, or you can go to my blog, pharmacistben.com, and do the same. If you are in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area, I want to encourage you to check out Dr. Wallach's talk this Wednesday, January 7th, and Thursday, January the 8th. He's going to be at the Faith Tabernacle Gospel Church, 2025 North Street in Minneapolis on Wednesday. That's this Wednesday, January 7th, 5 to 9 p.m. And then the next night, January 8th, he'll be at the Shiloh Temple International Ministries, 1201 West Broadway Avenue North. If you have not seen Dr. Wallach speak, I highly encourage you to check this out if you're in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area. Doc Wallach is super informative, entertaining, funny, educational. You'll learn a lot of stuff, and it's just a good time. Plus, you can meet all the folks who are involved in longevity. Call Ted Anderson, 952-221-1108, 952-221-1108, or send him an email, t.anderson@gcnlive.com. Or you can call Clinton Scott, 763-221-8432, or email him at clinton.w.scott@gmail.com. Okay, welcome back to The Bright Side. We're going to finish talking, we're going to begin to finish talking about anxiety. We'll get to some supplements, a little bit, anti-anxiety supplements that you could use. Yesterday, by the way, I did a talk with Dixie Sedgwick, a phone conversation. We do these every Sunday. If you're interested in joining myself and Dixie on our Sunday call, 605-562-3140 is the number. Participant access code 444-973-POUND. Yesterday we talked about sleep, and we talked about some supplements that you could use to help you fall asleep. And these are the same supplements that are involved in relaxing the body if you're dealing with anxiety issues, and we'll be talking about that here in a little bit. We'll also continue talking about nitric oxide. There's an important relationship between nitric oxide and anxiety. Nitric oxide levels are associated with feelings of anxiety. This makes sense. Nitric oxide is an emergency type substance that gets jacked up when we're wounded, or when we need to flee, or when we need to fight. Fight or flight response is associated with nitric oxide. We'll also talk a little bit about nitrates. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were all about eliminating nitrates from their diet. And a lot of folks still think there's something wrong with dietary nitrates and nitrites. Back in the, maybe 10 years ago or so, 10, 15 years ago, nitrates and nitrites were being associated with cancer. As it turns out, nitrates are very, very important dietary nutritional substances. And if you've been listening to our conversation about nitric oxide for the last couple of weeks, it should come as no surprise that despite conventional wisdom, dietary nitrates are actually an important part of good health. And in fact, many of the benefits that are associated with eating vegetables, particularly green leafy vegetables like lettuce and cabbage, many of the benefits associated with these kinds of substances are associated or linked to their nitrate content. How do you like that? Nitrates are... Heretofore, we've been taught that nitrates are cancer-causing. You got to eliminate nitrates, but as it turns out, nitrates are actually a very important part of a healthy diet via their connection to green leafy vegetables. Plants and nitrogen go hand in hand, as we've said so many times in this program. And, of course, nitrogen goes into making nitrates. Anyway, we'll be talking about that here in a little bit. For now, I just want to say a few more things about anxiety from a health perspective. The essence of life is polarity. Life is about polarity. Without polarity, nothing exists. Polarity can be thought of as opposites. And leaving aside the spiritual and philosophical implications of polarity and duality, theologists and philosophers have been debating the problem of duality and good and evil for centuries. Leaving this aside, if the essence of life is polarity, by the way, is manifested by light. Light is what polarity looks like. When God said, "Let there be light," what he was saying was, let there be polarity. Polarity means duality, positive and negative, light and dark, good and bad, on and off. In reality, examples of polarity are everywhere. We got good and bad. We got filled and empty. We got easy and hard. We got soft and hard. We got hot and cold. Wherever you look, there is polarity. Without polarity, there's no livingness. Likewise in the body, polarity abounds, firing and not firing in terms of nerve cells, stimulus and response in terms of biochemistry, contraction and relaxation in terms of muscles. Perhaps the most fundamental, basic polarity in the body is survival and thrival. I don't think a day has gone by on the bright side where we have not talked about survival and thrival. These are related to another important polarity, break down and build up. And you can think of this as a disease or health. Disease or lack of disease, survival and thrival, breakdown, buildup, disease and health. Scientists use a more technical term for this, for breakdown and buildup. They call it catabolism, which is breakdown, and anabolism, which is buildup. And together, breakdown and buildup, or catabolism and anabolism, are comprise what is referred to as metabolism. Growth is anabolism, atrophy is catabolism. Survival is associated with breakdown and atrophy. Thrival is associated with growth and buildup and anabolism. These are all related to each other. They're also related to the fundamental polarity of anxiety and peace, or anxiety and peace of mind, or you might say fear and safety. Fear is about perceiving a threat or an enemy, and under conditions of fear, we will not be able to thrive. Fear is about me against you. Under conditions of me against you, we will not be able to thrive. Fear is about us against them. Under conditions of us against them, again, we will not be able to thrive. This is so important. May sound abstract and airy-fairy, but it's really important when it comes to how healthy or not healthy we are. All right, we'll continue when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back.
Pharmacist Ben Fuchs believes virtually all disease states can be backtracked to digestive problems.
Deficiencies in stomach acid can affect all downstream systems. Taking digestive enzymes can be amazingly helpful for dealing with deficiencies in stomach acid. Enzymes require low pH for activation. You can also use aloe vera juice, by the way. Sugars in aloe vera have a coating effect on the digestive system. Longevity has a cool product called Noni Plus, which is made from aloe and the noni fruit. It's tasty. It can also function to support digestive acidification of the stomach, and activation of digestive enzymes.
Take Pharmacist Ben's advice and support your digestive system by ordering Noni Plus from Longevity. Call 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470, or on the web at brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com. Order today.
Gold. It's like nothing else on Earth. From the Romans through the Renaissance, from the Industrial Age to the Space Age, gold has weathered the test of time. For 6,000 years, gold has remained the ultimate store of wealth. According to the World Gold Council and the U.S. Mint, demand is at an all-time high. The stage is being set for the reemergence of gold as the common-sense alternative to a fiat paper currency that gets weaker every day. Midas Resources is proud to offer the hard-hitting report that arms you with the truth you need to protect you and your family from the Fed's plans for your hard-earned money. Don't gamble with your future. Call Midas Resources today and ask for your free copy of As Good as Gold. Call 1-800-686-2237 for the report the Fed hopes you'll never see. As Good as Gold can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. If you have ever thought about owning gold, you must read this report. Call Midas today at 800-686-2237.
Are you hungry for delicious, nutritious, rich, and satisfying home-cooked meals? Discover the Vita Clay 4-in-1 Smart Organic Cooker. Unglazed Zisha Clay, an ancient secret that makes this fast multi-cooker so special. Infusing your food with incredible flavors, perfect texture, vitamins, and minerals for your good health. It's a slow cooker, rice cooker, a steamer, plus a yogurt maker. Go to VitaClayChef.com and enter promo code RADIO20 for 20% off at checkout. That's VitaClayChef.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
Okay, welcome back to The Bright Side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Our number is 844-236-6010. We'll get your phone calls here momentarily. If you want to join the Bright Side Ben team, please call the phone team at 866-735-2470. Tell them you want to join the team for a one-time $10 fee. You can get your products, your longevity products, at the wholesale price. earn yourself thank you checks, make some money, start yourself a little business, or if you just want to participate in the longevity culture, a culture of health, a culture of wellness, a culture that takes advantage of the power of nutrition and nutritional supplementation to heal and